So we are working on a map grid. We are on Friday of week 4. That just means the 5th day on here, whether it's actually a Friday or not. And the first question says, what is a triangular area of land formed by deposits at the mouth of the river called? Now, and there's another question, but let's figure out this triangular area of land formed by deposits at the mouth of a river. So if we look at our map over here, I remember a couple of days ago when I traced the Mississippi River, I said, oh, look at these interesting triangle-shaped pieces that the river makes when it gets down here to the Gulf of Mexico. It makes a triangle here, and here, here, and here, here, and here. So the river splits into little things and makes little triangles, and it tells us right here that that triangular shaped piece of land is called a delta. So what we want to do for this question, the first answer we put on is delta. What triangular area of land formed by deposits at the mouth of a river is called a delta? And then we should put a semicolon or a comma, usually a semicolon, which is a dot and a comma. Some people call it a wink. Its real name is a semicolon. And we have another question. Which grid square contains this landform? So we go back to our map, and it was in this grid square. So we always start with the letter. So that grid square is F, and the number is 6. So we would say delta, semicolon, F6, and then we're done with that question. Number 2, name all the grid squares that the Mississippi River flows through. So we got to go back here. Remember, we traced it in yellow. We're going to start at the top where it's coming from the north, because this river flows from up in Minnesota and through a whole bunch of states and makes borders, and then it flows down here to the Gulf of Mexico. So first it flows through this square, which is A4. Remember to put the letter first, comma. Next one is B4. Next one is this one, C4. Next, it goes a little bit into C3. Be careful, don't miss that one. Comma. Ooh, there's a little bit of it here in D3. Then it moves over here into D4. It moves down here into this square, which is E4. Then it moves across over here into this square, which is E5, comma. Let's see. Ooh, that's a little tricky. It looks like it moves a little bit into E6, and then last it goes down in here to F6. There's a tiny itsy bitsy little bit of it here in E6, and then it ends in F6. So that's a lot of letters and numbers you need to put together. So label each of those, put commas between each of them, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different sets of letters and numbers that you put on this blank. Last but not least, you have a challenge question. You're never required to do the challenge question, but it's always great to get some extra bonus points to bring your grade up. So it says at the bottom of the map, complete the index for the 7 cities shown on the map. Include the name of the city and the grid location. Be sure to list them in alphabetical order. So on our map, there are 7 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they already put one of them on there for us. That's Alexandria. And it's in C3. And then we have to list the other cities in ABC order. So are there any other cities that start with A? I don't see any more. Are there any cities that start with B? Not that, not that. That one's already done. I'm going to put a highlight on that one because we already finished that one because they did it for us. That's not a B. That's not a B. Oh, there's a B. So this would be my second one. So I would write Baton Rouge. Sorry, you can't see that. Baton Rouge. And it is in D4. So I would put that there. Okay. Any other B's? No, I do not have any B's. And you keep going through the alphabet. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can put your 7th one right here. Just remember to do them in ABC order, name the town, and which square they're in. And those are worth bonus points. There's 14 bonus points sitting there.